And we're back. So, welcome. My name is Stefano, and I'll be guiding Yoga Nidra. I'm also hosting this on Insight Timer, so please bear with me. I know that your donations, super chats, all of those things would be greatly appreciated to help me continue providing meditations here on Insight Timer, everywhere that I can start posting content. Also, meditation coaching is available, so please let me know what works best for you. Can people hear me, see me? This is always the most challenging part. It's like, Robin, hey! Again, good job. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. I was like, no one's there. Like, that audio died. Because it just says poor bad, and I'm like, I just want to refresh it, but it'll kick me out of the live, and I'm like, is it worth it? And then I have to start another live in like 2 seconds. I'm like, no. So I'm like, I hope people heard me. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that you were able to join late, but yeah, great. It's great to have you here. So yeah. Oh, you heard all of it? Oh, were you there from the beginning, or do you mean you heard everything at the end when I was asking? Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was good. Awesome. Okay, cool. So I was gonna say that for anyone who's new, again, I'll be guiding Yoga Nidra, which is a meditation that mirrors the natural process of sleep. You can think of Yoga Nidra as a gentle massage for your nervous system or a form of energetic acupuncture to help your body, mind, breath, and subtler aspects of your being to deeply relax. So the goal, ideally, would be to enter a state of deep and profound relaxations akin to deep dreamless sleep while maintaining traces of conscious awareness. So yeah, that would be the state of Yoga Nidra. So here, this is part of the April Meditation Challenge, and for anyone who's new, basically I'm guiding 2 Yoga Nidras every day. And I wanted to take this time to guide meditations that had multiple passes or rounds the body scan. And I'm using 3 rounds of body scan for the second session. First session, I just keep it to 2 in order to try to finish on time. So these meditations are distinct from other styles of mindfulness or relaxation techniques or whatever, because they allow us to enter delta brainwave activity. And it has been confirmed through electrophysiological data based on studies with Sayananda style Yoga Nidras from Karunadatta's research in India. So one of the researchers in India who studies the impact of Yoga Nidra on insomniac patients, but also now novices. So it has been confirmed with populations where people didn't have any meditation experience at all. So consistent practice every day for 30 minutes of Yoga Nidra with, at least 2 passes of a body scan generated delta brainwave activity in a localized setting, which again, for people over the age of 2, that's not common. For babies or very young infants, you can have a lot of delta brainwave activity throughout the day. But for adults, typically, that's unheard of. But you can do that through the practice of Yoga Nidra. And the benefit of these slow brainwave states is that you have less mental activity going on. So that allows body, mind to enter these profound states of deep rest so that you can heal and restore and all that. Yeah. So let's not turn this into a science lecture with all of the hurts and stuff like that, because I was thinking, oh, maybe I should explain all of those things. And I'm like, no. That was not the talk that I had scheduled. And I have that habit of just going too much into the weeds. So for this practice, did you guys have any specific intention that you wanted me to use? For the one I just guided, I use a generic, intention that you could borrow, which was allow my body to rest deeply now. And then I provided a few other alternatives. I think I provided like a version of Ali Sankalpa, which is I create supreme peace within myself. And another one, same idea, just like rest, relaxation, and being, and I allow myself to experience safety and security within myself, something like that. So if any of those things appeal to you, or if you want a theme or topic for the meditation, please let me know now. I'll give like a moment before I start. So yeah, we've done ones for healing, for self-love, self-forgiveness, like allowing anger to dissolve into peace, ones on chakras. I mean, we've done a lot. Peace would be good. Thank you, Anne. Okay, perfect. Yeah, what would be a powerful affirmation for peace? I welcome peace at all levels of my being. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Amazing. So, how this works, for anyone who's new, is you will find your most comfortable meditative posture. So typically, traditionally, Yoga Nidra is practiced in Shavasana. Again, this is a posture where you're basically just lying down on your back, flat against the floor, but you can do it on a yoga mat, on the floor, on a couch sofa recliner, or even on your bed, whatever is most comfortable for you. Again, ideally, you want a straight spine and a long neck, tucking in chin and shoulder blades, allowing the chest to open, peeling the arms away from your body, a slight bend at the elbows so that your palms naturally face skyward or upwards. Fingers gently curling in, allowing the legs to separate, feet freely falling to either side, and then surrendering, consciously letting go of all effort to keep yourself hoisted up or propped up, surrendering the whole weight of your body to the surfaces beneath you. So again, that's the level of release and relaxation we want just by entering Shavasana. And we also can modify the, the physical setup of the body by using bolsters or pillows or cushions to provide support underneath your knees, and placing a pillow or cushion behind your head to support the neck. So again, any modifications along those lines are definitely okay. And because Yoga Nidra mirrors the natural process of sleep, as we fall asleep, one of the physiological processes that takes place is a lowering of core body temperature, right? So that's why it's recommended to have a blanket ready. So all of the preparations basically that you have in mind when it comes to getting ready for sleep, those typically also apply for Yoga Nidra, in the sense that you want to practice in a cool, dark, quiet room, free from other distractions and so forth. So in many ways, you do want to emulate the same setting and environment that gives you most restful sleep. Unlike sleep, we do want to ideally maintain conscious awareness. So again, do not fall asleep to the best of your abilities unless you're purposely, intentionally using the Yoga Nidra as a sleep aid, which you can. I came across Yoga Nidra as a cure for my stress-based insomnia or grief-based insomnia after my dad died. So you can use it however you want. You are the sovereign of your own body. Again, if you're using it as a meditation or spiritual practice, then again, you do want to eventually cover your sleep deficit to the point where you can stay awake and alert throughout the whole thing. So, with that being said, I am going to guide this, and I'm going to use deliberate tension and relaxation and Brahmari, which is bumblebee breath and sound. Now, again, if anyone has any objection to that in the sense of like, oh, I have hearing aids, or it's very uncomfortable for me to like tense and release the body because I can't have undue pressure on my head due to glaucoma or something like that, then yes, for sure, you can just breathe through these exercises and just stay still and relaxing in Shavasana until we go on to the mention of the Sankalpa, the resolve. Don't force yourself to follow along with my instructions if it's causing strain and struggle. Just deeply relax. That's key. So again, the contraindication for deliberate tension relaxation is, again, if you have cardiac disease, hypertension, glaucoma, again, use caution. If you cannot have undue pressure in the head for any reason, it is important that you breathe normally as you tense the body. So just keep that in mind. And for bumblebee breath, similar, which is a whole thing of, if you have hearing aids, and probably take off the hearing aids. And I guess I will let you know for deliberate tension and relaxation, again, you're squeezing and tightening all of the muscles. We'll do limbs, we'll do torso, we'll do head, and then we'll do the whole body, right? As we're doing that, you can either gently hold your breath and collapse your throat, or gently close your throat to induce even more tension. And this is in a controlled setting, so not the tension from chronic stress that is happening at an unconscious level and then you need to consciously relax. It's more of trying to create that contrast between stiffness, tension that you're deliberately creating in this controlled setting as you're relaxing, and then switching to release, loosening of the whole body, so that you can experience that contrast, for one, and two, so that you can know that you can consciously, you're mentally practicing this whole neural circuitry of like, when I'm experiencing tension in my body, right, clenching and all that, I can release, right? So you're training yourself to be able to do that. Which again is something that I've also experienced through body nidras, but this is using physical tension relaxation. Now for bumblebee breath, there will be a mudra. So mudras are like hand gestures. So we will move here as well. So thumbs go against tragus. So the little ear flaps over here, we will gently push them to close them a little bit. Again, not fully, but enough for you to be able to focus on the vibrations of sound that you will generate yourself as you hum. So bumblebee breath and sound is a humming breath. And we will take deep breaths in, and then I want you to the degree that it's comfortable, of course, and it's something that you can do with ease without struggle or strain, firmly yet gently press the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth at different spots, starting with the center, and then you can move it around. So you can basically guide sound waves to different portions of your brain, ideally, or skull, however you want to think about it. And you're going to be changing the pitch and the sound, the pitch, speed, volume, all this of the sound, as we do 9 hums. Any questions so far? So again, we will be closing the flaps, the ear flaps, the tragus, and we'll rest either the fingers over here. This is like Shamukhi Mudra, something like that. resting it on the forehead, or we do this. So we're going to do index fingers over the closed eyelids, middle fingers on either side of the nostrils, ring fingers, upper lip, little fingers, lower lip. Right, so that's to seal off all the senses. Hello, you are early today. Oh, hi, Laura. Yeah, Fridays is a different schedule because I keep the Sabbath. So for me, it starts Friday sundown, Saturday sundown. My family and I are Seventh Day Adventists. So we keep the Sabbath. And again, something that just came to my mind is, well, why are you practicing yoga? Because other people have commented on that. For me, it provided benefits that know this from yoga. Yes, perfect. This provides benefits for me in terms of relaxation and stuff like that I didn't get from the church after my dad died. And I haven't really gone back. After my dad died, I went a few times, but so where was I going with this? Yeah. So when we're doing bumblebee breath and sound, again, we're going to deeply inhale, just like we do for Om chanting, inhaling from in such a way that we fill up the lungs from bottom to top, and we are going to use our full respiratory system to hum for as long as we can comfortably, and then just take another deep breath in and continue humming. So I listen to Yoga Nidra when I am falling asleep, but not during the day staying awake. Is it more beneficial to do that? Well, the Om from yoga too. Oh, please finish your thought. So I listen to Yoga Nidra when I'm falling asleep, but not during the day staying awake. Is it more okay? So it depends on what your goal is. So Yoga Nidra can be practiced safely at all times of the day, as long as you don't have schizophrenia and maybe epilepsy. So those are the only two medical conditions where it's like, maybe you don't do a full Yoga Nidra, because the visualizations can trigger potentially hallucinations or seizures in people who are suffering from those conditions. Again, those would be the only populations where none of this is recommended as is. You need to scale it back down to just starting with body scans and then see what is safely tolerated. I'm like trying to cover my bases. But again, if you do have any family history, with schizophrenia, again, please do let me know, and I can guide you to another resource. Breathwork helps meditation. Yeah, I mean, bumblebee breath is Brahmari pranayama, but it's not like Bastrika or Kapalabhati or Ujjayi or Anulam Vilom or Nadishodhana, or I mean, it's the blend between pranayama and like sound yoga, or the gateway to sound yoga. So yeah, it provides benefits that I think set it apart from other techniques. And some people find it stronger than Om chanting. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, whenever you're practicing Yoga Nidra at any time of the day, you get different benefits. So for instance, if you're tired, as you wake up, no health issues apart from difficulty sleeping and anxiety, stress. Okay, perfect. So yeah, Yoga Nidra is perfect for this. Yeah, if you're practicing and you're tired in the morning because you woke up, you had a lousy night's sleep, Yoga Nidra can help you replenish, your reserves of calm. So think of calm and peace and well-being as currencies. Laura? Oh, yeah. So think of those as currencies, right? Or reserves that you have access to internally. So if you got a really poor night's sleep, then those reserves might be a bit low, and you can replenish those with the next night's sleep, but then you have to wait until you're drowsy again, or you can take a nap or something, or you can practice yoga nidra, and yoga nidra can help you replenish that. So a common refrain is that like an hour of yoga nidra is equivalent to 3 to 4 hours of sleep. And again, that's based on the fact that yoga nidra is one of the meditation styles that allows us to enter into delta brainwave activity. So into sleep, into slow wave brain states, akin to those in deep dreamless sleep. So when our mind slows down, we basically shut off all of these other tabs of thought activity, mental activity, all of that chatter in the mind. And, the brain, the whole body has an opportunity to not, shuttle so many energetic resources to the brain, and can focus on resting and digesting and healing and all of those things. So that's one aspect. And then suppose that your mind is scattered, or suppose that you're having trouble focusing because you're anxious, or you're stressed, you have deadlines and stuff like that coming up. When you practice yoga nidra, again, you allow your mind to settle. You enter into states of deep relaxation. You force, quote unquote, yourself to, shut out the external world because you're carving out this time for stillness. And as you maintain, conscious, deep stillness in silence, again, you're training yourself. Again, it depends on how many different perspectives you want to consider, but one of them is that you're training yourself to say, even as the world around me is collapsing, I'm going to take this moment to myself to rest, to regulate my nervous system, to switch from intense sympathetic activity, right? So the sympathetic nervous system, that's fight, flight, freeze, fawn responses, to, again, more rest and relax and digest and heal, right? The parasympathetic nervous system. So you're training yourself, okay, even though all of this is happening around me, I'm going to take a moment to recharge and recoup, and then I can better do things. Robin, hi, see you later. Still no time to sleep for me. Oh, take care. Well, yeah, maybe later. So yeah, I hope that answers that. So there are benefits to practicing throughout the rest of your day, not just for sleep. So again, ideally, yoga nidra is practiced to, in the spiritual meditation type setting, to maintain conscious awareness, even in states of profound deep relaxation. So the ultimate goal of yoga nidra and the Sankalpa of yoga nidra is self-realization. But we don't need to get into all that just now. And I'm not doing a yoga nidra teacher training. What am I doing? So let us begin by beginning to settle in. So welcome. My name is Stefano, and I'll be guiding you through yoga nidra, meditation that mirrors the natural process of sleep. Please take a moment now to find your most comfortable and supportive yoga nidra nest, perhaps lying down in Shavasana, and adopting your most comfortable seated meditative posture. And gently cover your whole body with your favorite blanket. And perhaps place a pillow or cushion underneath your knees and behind your head to comfortably support your lower back and neck, respectively. Allowing the physical body to gently relax as you tuck in the chin and shoulder blades, allowing your chest to open, inviting peace and contentment at the sacred heart space. Beginning to release the hinges of the jaw, and dropping all expression from the face. As you decide whether to practice with your eyes open while maintaining a soft gaze into the distance, or with your eyes closed, perhaps while wearing an eye mask or an eye pillow. You are the sovereign of your own body at all times. Now, make any final adjustments to be 5 or even 1% more comfortable. Simply surrender the weight of the physical body now to the omnipresent field of gravity. Sinking deeper and deeper into the surfaces that provide support. Feeling held and uplifted. Now, take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale with a deep sigh. Beginning to release physical tension from the body. Taking another deep breath in through the nose and exhaling with a deep sigh. Releasing any worries and anticipations of the mind. Taking one more deep breath in through the nose. And letting go even more with a deep sigh. Allowing the mind to become silent and still. Letting go of all doing and thinking. And shifting to feeling and being. In Yoga Nidra, resolve to remain awake and alert. If you do fall asleep and then wake up, or if your mind wanders, gently come back to the sound of my voice. If you need to move at any point, know that you can do so mindfully, and then return to stillness to the best of your abilities. Simply follow my guidance. Your body and mind will effortlessly do the rest. Now, we will move our attention into the body to release trapped energy and move deeper into total relaxation. Those with cardiac disease, hypertension, glaucoma, or any other condition where you can't have undue pressure in the head for any reason, should use caution. It is important that you breathe normally as you tense the body. These conditions affect your health. So now, as you inhale, make fists and deliberately induce stiffness and tension throughout your shoulders, arms, and fists. Tighten, tighten, even more. Now let go completely and relax. On your next exhalation, Relax even more. Let go. Observe and feel the flood of energy in your arms. Now, as you inhale, deliberately induce stiffness and tension in hips, legs, and feet. Tighten, tighten, hold, hold, and let go. Let go completely. On your next exhalation, relax even more. Letting go fully. And observe the flood of energy in your legs. Feel it. Feel it fully. Now, as you inhale, deliberately induce stiffness and tension in your torso, squeezing and tightening the abdomen, chest, and back. Tighten, tighten, hold, hold, and let go. Let go completely. And your next breath out, relax even more. Let go. Observing the flood of energy throughout your whole torso. Feel it. Now, as you inhale, deliberately induce stiffness and tension in the neck, throat, face, ears, scalp. Tighten, scrunching up the face. Tighten, hold, hold, and let go. Let go completely. Your next breath out, relax even more. Let go even more. Observe and feel the flood of energy throughout your entire head. This time, tighten and tense the entire body as you inhale. Arms, hands, shoulders, feet, legs, face, buttocks, the entire head. Tighten, tighten, hold, hold, and let go. Let go completely. On your next exhalation, let go even more. Observe and feel the flood of energy extending to all the muscles, nerves, and cells of your entire body. Let your whole body melt It's a flood of energy that you feel across the whole body. Let your body go limp. Like a rag doll. Relax even more. Releasing any holding anywhere. It will guide you in the next phase to enter deeper and subtler levels of relaxation through the bumblebee breath and sound. Use your thumbs to gently close your ears, just tight enough so that you can still hear me, and rest the remaining fingers on either side of the forehead. In a moment, we will take a deep breath in, and with closed lips, we will begin to hum the sound of the bumblebee. Change the pitch of the buzzing sound to maximize the vibratory sensation felt in your skull. And firmly yet gently place the tip of the tongue on the gums slightly above the front teeth, or point it against the center of the roof of the mouth. Changing the position of the tongue pressed against the upper palate with each hum. Now, take a deep breath in and follow me. Come to silence. So you stop and bring your arms by your sides. Cover your arms and be still. Bring your undivided attention to your whole body. Feel the stimulating impact of the vibrations extending throughout your whole body. Notice how your attention feeds your energy. Observe your energy field expand and grow, extending everywhere and filling every nerve and cell of your body. Now bring your attention to the eyebrow center and empty your mind into a flood of energy. Let it melt and merge into the experience of the energy body, expanding beyond all boundaries. Drop into complete silence and deep stillness. Resolve. Now state your resolve. It is the time to repeat your Sankalpa in the form of a single word, short positive affirmation in the present tense, visuals, psychic symbol, or even as a felt sense. And if you have yet to become familiar with your Sankalpa, you may borrow the following intention for today's practice. I allow myself to experience peace at all levels of my being. I allow myself to experience peace at all levels of my being. I allow myself to experience peace at all levels of my being. Repeat your resolve mentally with full awareness and feeling 3 times, knowing it to be already true. Now, Follow my guidance as we shift the awareness from body parts to body parts. As we move the awareness through the different parts of the body, gently repeat the word peace as I name each part. Restoring the body to a state of deep calm and tranquility. Bringing your undivided attention now to the eyebrow center. Repeating the word peace mentally here. The tip of the tongue. The right side of the tongue. The left side of the tongue. Center of the tongue. Roots of the tongue. Roof of the mouth. Floor of the mouth. The teeth and gums. The spaces within the mouth. Back of the throat. Center of the throat. Chin point. Right hinge of the jaw. Left hinge of the jaw. Right eye. Left eye. The eyebrow center. Right eyebrow. Left eyebrow. Center of the forehead. Right temple. Left temple. Spaces between the eyelids. Left cheek. Right cheek. Right ear. Left ear. Left inner ear canal. Right inner ear canal. The point between the ears. The crown of the head. The pits of the throats. Tip of the nose. Right nostril. Left nostril. The right sinus cavity. The left sinus cavity. The back of the nose. Tip of the nose. The eyebrow center. Pit of the throat. Center of the chest. Right side of the chest. Center of the chest. Left side of the chest. Center of the chest. Shoulders. Upper arms. Elbows. Forearms. Wrists. Palms of the hands. Backs of the hands. And thumbs. Index fingers. Middle fingers. Ring fingers. And little fingers. The tips of all 10 fingers. The spaces between the fingers. Wrists. Elbows. Shoulders. pit of the throat, center of the chest, navel center, center of the pubic bone, tip of the tailbone, sacrum, entire spine, the right side of the back, right shoulder blade, the entire spine, left side of the back, left shoulder blade, the entire back, entire spine, right buttock, left buttock, right thigh, left thigh, right knee, left knee, right shin, left shin, right ankle, left ankle, the heels, soles of the feet, the tops and balls of the feet, big toes, second toes, third toes, fourth toes, fifth toes, the tips of all 10 toes, the spaces between the toes, the soles of the feet, ankles, centers of the calf muscles, the backs of the knees, centers of the hamstrings, buttocks, tip of the tailbone, sacrum and spine, back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, center of the forehead, back to the eyebrow center, resting here in vast, spacious awareness as you continue to repeat the word peace with each breath in and each breath out, silently repeating the mantra of peace at the brow center for a few moments. And again, repeating peace at the brow center before moving on to the tip of the tongue, right side of the tongue, left side of the tongue, center of the tongue, root of the tongue, roof of the mouth, floor of the mouth, the teeth and gums, the spaces within the mouth, back of the throat, center of the throat, chin point, Right hinge of the jaw. Left hinge of the jaw. Right eye. Left eye. The eyebrow center. Right eyebrow. Left eyebrow. Center of the forehead. Right temple. Left temple. The spaces between the eyelids. Left cheek. Right cheek. Right ear. Left ear. Left inner ear canal. Right inner ear canal. The point between the ears. The crown of the head. Pits of the throat. Tip of the nose. Right nostril. Left nostril. The right sinus cavity. The left sinus cavity. The back of the nose. Tip of the nose. The eyebrow center. Pits of the throat. Center of the chest. Right side of the chest. Center of the chest. Left side of the chest. Center of the chest. Shoulders. Upper arms. Elbows. Forearms. Wrists. Palms of the hands. Backs of the hands. Thumbs. Index fingers. Middle fingers. Ring fingers. Little fingers. The tips of all 10 fingers. The spaces between the fingers. Wrists. Elbows. Shoulders. Pits of the throat. Center of the chest. Navel center. Center of the pubic bone. Tip of the tailbone. Sacrum. The entire spine. The right side of the back. Right shoulder blade. The entire spine. Left side of the back. Left shoulder blade. Entire back. Entire spine. Right buttock. Left buttock. Right thigh. Left thigh. right knee, left knee, right shin, left shin, right ankle, left ankle, the heels, soles of the feet, tops and balls of the feet, the big toes, second toes, third toes, fourth toes, fifth toes, the tips of all 10 toes, the spaces between the toes, the soles of the feet, ankles, the centers of the calf muscles, the backs of the knees, centers of the hamstrings, buttocks, tip of the tailbone, sacrum and spine, back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, center of the forehead, and back to the eyebrow center, resting here in vast, spacious awareness, basking in the energy of peace as you silently repeat the word peace with each breath in and with each breath out as we move through the different parts of the body. Breathing in peace, and breathing out peace. Silently repeating peace at the eyebrow center as we shift the awareness to the tip of the tongue, the right side of the tongue, left side of the tongue, center of the tongue, roots of the tongue, roof of the mouth, floor of the mouth, teeth and gums, spaces within the mouth, back of the throat, center of the throat, chin point, right hinge of the jaw, left hinge of the jaw, right eye, left eye, the eyebrow center, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, center of the forehead, right temple, left temple, the spaces between the eyelids, left cheek, right cheek, left ear, left inner ear canal, right inner ear canal, the point between the ears, crown of the head, pit of the throat, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, the right sinus cavity, the left sinus cavity, the back of the nose, tip of the nose, the eyebrow center, pit of the throat, center of the chest, right side of the chest, center of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms of the hands, backs of the hands, thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and little fingers. The tips of all 10 fingers, the spaces between the fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders, pits of the throats, center of the chest, navel center, center of the pubic bone, tip of the tailbone, sacrum, the entire spine, the right side of the back, right shoulder blade, the entire spine, left side of the back, left shoulder blade, entire back, entire spine, right buttock, left buttock, right thigh, left thigh, right knee, left knee, right shin, left shin, right ankle, left ankle, the heels, soles of the feet, the tops and balls of the feet, big toes, second toes, third toes, fourth toes, fifth toes, tips of all 10 toes, the spaces between the toes, the soles of the feet, ankles, the centers of the calf muscles, the backs of the knees, centers of the hamstrings, buttocks, tip of the tailbone, sacrum and spine, back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, center of the forehead, and back to the eyebrow center, resting here in vast, spacious awareness, silently repeating the word peace here with each breath in and each breath out, allowing everything that is coming to come, allowing everything that is going to go, remaining a silent witness as all thoughts, visuals, memories, emotions, and sensations arise, unfold, and pass away in the light of your relaxed, peaceful awareness. All things evolving in their own time. See these changing phenomena like fluffy clouds floating across a vast blue sky, sailing along in their own time. And see yourself as this vast blue sky, peaceful, unburdened, expansive, and free. Now, gently observe the body breathing itself, noticing the natural ebbs and flows of the unaltered breath. Simply witnessing the breath, Next time you breathe in, notice yourself breathing in. Next time you breathe out, notice yourself breathing out. Allowing the exhalations to become progressively deeper. Releasing any held tensions with the outgoing breath. Stored tensions melting and dissolving away with the breath. Breathing in fresh, vital life force energy. Healing the body and soothing the mind before breathing out. Noticing trillions and trillions of cells beginning to breathe in unison. Imagining that the body is becoming more porous, more open, as you witness the breath drawing in oxygen, a new life for these trillions of cells. With each exhale, release all that you no longer need. Breathing in, nourishing, and restoring trillions and trillions of cells. Radiant and vibrant, peaceful and at ease. Each breath out, now releasing stale energy and worries. Expelling all that no longer serves you. Breathing in, breathing out. Simply observing the gentle movements of the natural breath as you continue. Noticing if the breath is fast or slow, deep or shallow, ragged or smooth. Allowing the breath to be just as it is, and allowing yourself to be just as you are. Trillions of cells breathing as one synchronized whole. The body porous, allowing for the free exchange of oxygen and life force. With any stale energy and worries, and tension that's being released. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Dissolving into being, wholeness, oneness, as trillions and trillions of cells breathe together as one peaceful whole. Enter an effortless state of being. Now, gently rest your awareness behind the closed eyelids, giving yourself full permission to feel safe, comfortable, and secure as you allow your awareness to simply rest back, witnessing all visuals that move across the vast screen of space, entering and exiting the void, allowing these visuals to arise, unfold, and pass away in their own time. And gently follow my guidance as we shift the awareness rapidly from image to image and sensory experience to sensory experience. Refrain from any comments or judgments. Simply allow whatever comes up to take shape in your relaxed and neutral awareness. A tiny snowflake floating in the wind. A massive volcano erupting far, far away. Observing the lava flowing down into the ocean, creating steam, snow-capped mountains, a red rose, a seashell spiral, the crack of thunder, the pitter-pattering sound of raindrops pouring down on the ground, a lion's roar, a tiger in the jungle, a white elephant, a peacock, a vast and endless desert, a primordial and eternal ocean with waves rolling across its surface, waves rolling across the surface of an eternal ocean. From dusk till night, a full moon, a shooting star, meteor shower, the rings of Saturn, a bright golden sun, the warm rays of the sun caressing your face, cool drops of morning dew resting on your skin, the smell of cinnamon, the smell of garlic, the smell of lavender, the taste of chocolate, the taste of salt, the taste of honey, the warmth and glow of a campfire, the coarse feel of sand between your toes as you walk along a beach, the soft feel of moss by the roots of a tree, a green iguana, a pink butterfly, a red cardinal, blue jay, a black crow, a yellow finch, a golden spiderweb, a phoenix rising from its ashes, the symbol for peace. And begin to imagine yourself now resting by the shores of a placid lake. A vast lake, peaceful and serene. See yourself seated on a blanket along the sandy shore of this lake. Noticing ducks and geese and other waterfowl swimming along the surface of this lake. Noticing the marshes, the wetlands, and bird observatory decks surrounding this massive lake. Feeling a gentle breeze beginning to cool your skin. And yet the sun's rays continue to warm your face. Sunset approaches. And you notice how the birds are congregating. And you notice a flock of herons, blue and gray, and brilliantly white egrets beginning to rest upon a willow tree. All of the birds are in their perch. You decide to walk a bit closer to get a better look. As you approach, you hear frogs in the distance, cicadas, crickets, beginning to wind down. And as you move through the cattails, you accidentally break a twig, and the sound of the snap echoes all around the lake, peaceful lake. And you notice one egret, and then another, and then the whole flock of egrets and herons fly from the tree. The sandhill cranes also take flight. Looking at the V-shaped formations of birds flying to a new tree to roost, taking away old thoughts and worries with them, allowing yourself to become mesmerized by the beating wings of the birds flying up high in the sky. Allowing yourself to sit back on your blanket and observe the sky as the birds slowly fly away, as the sun begins to set on the placid lake. Noticing a full moon beginning to rise over the horizon. Its perfect reflection appearing on the surface of the waters. Breathing in and out, staring up into a starlit and moonlit sky. And observing the reflection on the water. As above, so below. Resting deeper and deeper as you release the weight of your whole body. Sinking deeper and deeper into the sandy shore, hugging and supporting your whole body. Feeling held and uplifted toward the sky. Feeling peaceful, serene, and at ease. And allow all of these sensations of calm and tranquility to reach the eyebrow center and drop into the deepest levels of relaxation here. Letting go of all images and visuals. There's nothing further for you to do. You have entered the domain of grace, the sanctuary of the silent stillness within welcomes you, embraces you. And feel yourself as time transcendent presence right now. And in this state, deep peace and relaxation, silently repeat your Sankalpa 3 times, feeling and awareness. Taking a moment now to reflect upon the journey you've just taken, welcoming any messages from thoughts, memories, visuals, emotions, or sensations that are or have been present. Acknowledging them all, one by one, with evenly hovering awareness as you remain a silent witness. Now, become aware of your body resting on the floor, observing the sensations at the points of contact between your body and the surfaces beneath you, allowing awareness to gently rise back to the surface of the physical body, observing your body breathing itself, and gently begin to deepen your breath, taking a deep breath in as we chant the mantra Om. Inviting gentle movements back into the physical body, nodding the head, twirling the hands, and curling the toes. Noticing the touch of air on your skin as you begin to move the body from side to side in your own time. Taking a full body stretch to fully awaken the physical body as you stay deep in this deep inner experience. Perhaps hugging your knees, rocking sideways gently, Recall your Sankalpa once more. Regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, know that something deep within has shifted to connect you with your Sankalpa. And begin to sit up in a comfortable seated position, bringing your hands together in prayer position at the center of the chest. So we bow down in Namaste and Jai Bhagwan. May the spirit be victorious. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling with a deep sigh before sitting back upright. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes to complete the practice of Yoga Nidra. How was it? Oh, and my pleasure. I'm going to end this stream.